Hey guys, it's Brian from GPS Source, and we're here today to show you how to install the GLI Copperhead to our MRAP vehicle. The GLI Copperhead is one of our snake kits, and the purpose is to bring a GPS signal live inside your ground vehicle. So we'll walk through the steps of how to put this system into our vehicle here on our whiteboard. The GLI Copperhead has everything you need to bring a GPS signal live inside your vehicle. Everything from the mounting brackets to the antennas, the cables. It's literally a roll-on, roll-off kit. The first step in installing our kit to our vehicle is to identify a good position for our active or receive GPS antenna. We're going to install our antenna with Velcro today. Picking a piece of Velcro out of the kit. We're going to place it right onto the roof of the vehicle, preferably away from any kind of gun sweep or antennas on the vehicle. In this case, we're going to pick the forward portion of the vehicle roof, and we're going to place the antenna right here on the vehicle. The next step is to pick out the cable that matches the colors. In this case, the receive antenna has blue. We're going to find the blue cable that matches, and we're going to connect those connectors. We're going to route the blue cable in through a hatch or in through a door into our vehicle. Inside the vehicle, we need to pick a place where we can put the brains of the product, the GLI Echo 2. The GLI Echo 2 gives us the ability to have output on the performance of the system. It allows us to control the power and is the user interface for the system. So the same application, we're going to pick out our mounting plate. We're going to put it on, twisting the thumb screws, all 4 of them. And we're going to find a suitable place out of the way inside our vehicle. A lot of times a great place is underneath a seat or on a flat surface on the sidewall. So we're going to peel off our Velcro and we're going to find a suitable place inside the vehicle. Right about here looks good. The last step is to place our passive or repeat antenna. This is the antenna from which the GPS receivers inside of the vehicle will receive a GPS signal. We need to find a suitable place with a good view of the entire cargo area or crew area of the ground vehicle. In this case, I'm going to place the antenna in the back left corner of the vehicle so it can cover the entire area where everyone sits inside the vehicle. Again, we're going to choose Velcro. Now I could be using straps or I could be using a magnet if there's a ferrous material, but in this case we'll use Velcro. If I can peel off the Velcro. You'll notice on the passive antenna we have the ability to adjust the angle. So if we need to adjust the angle to be appropriate to cover everyone or everything inside of the vehicle, we can angle it, tighten that down, and pick a good spot inside the vehicle. As I said, we're going to pick the back left side of the vehicle. So now we've got our receive antenna, we've got our Echo 2, the brains of the system, and we've got our passive antenna. Now I need to connect the cables. Again, color coded. You notice green and green. We're going to connect the cables. We're going to keep them wrapped up nicely and zip tied out of the way if we need to. And we're going to connect to one of the 4 output ports on the Echo 2. In this case, I'll pick the bottom left. Tighten down, finger tight. Same thing with the receive antenna. We've routed this through the hatch as we mentioned. We're going to connect it on the input port. Again, everything is color coded. In this case, there's a blue circle on the Echo 2 and there's a blue marker on the cable. So now everything is connected from active antenna to the input port, through the Echo 2, through one of the output ports to the passive antenna. The last step is simply to connect the power cable. Tighten down, hand tight. And then we can connect to whatever power source. In this case, we're going to use a standard lithium sulfur dioxide battery. Connect that right onto the battery. We're going to power the system on. Make sure our transmit light is green. We're going to set the power to the appropriate power level, and we now have GPS live inside our MRAP.